It looks like we're back to nearest neighbor algorithm, sorted edges. Let's do with this. It shouldn't take too much effort. We've done this already on this test. So we're starting at vertex A. So we're just looking for the closest from vertex A, and it looks like it's vertex B because you have a choice between 5, 16, 12, and 17. Now from vertex B, your choices are 15, 3, and 19. It looks like those numbers are kind of hard to figure out. If it's hard to figure out where the numbers are, like what each number is associated with, let me know, and I will try to make it easier. But for this one, the 3 is associated with the line that I just drew there. From D, the 2 is the cheapest, and then basically there's only one option. It's to go back to E and then back to A. Let's write down this graph is A, B, D, C, E, back to A. Next one is sorted edges algorithm. So to do this, we start with the cheapest. Then we're going to do the next cheapest. And then the next cheapest from there. And then the next cheapest from there. And then we're pretty much done, aren't we? Because they're forced to use this edge right there. And it looks like it's the same. You ended up with exactly the same circuit. And it says start from vertex A. And so you can go either direction you want. It doesn't matter. Just for fun, I'm going to go to the right instead of to the left. So A, E, C, D, B, A is the answer there. Okay, so we have this this next thing, these roommates that are dividing up. I don't have unlike the previous one, I don't have all of the steps. I will have the steps on the actual test. So this one, we're going to just have to power through without having all the steps listed off. So let's go ahead and first of all figure out who is going to get each of the items. So we have the beanbag chair, the kitchen table, the bookshelf, and these all, we're just taking each item and choosing the person who has the highest bid, and that's who gets the item. And now we can write down sort of, and this would be, so the stuff, I'll just call that the stuff. Kirsty is going to get the beanbag chair. Let's see, Mariah is going to get the kitchen table and the futon. And Josephine is going to get the bookshelf. I'll do it like that. So that's the stuff, and this is worth $90 to Kirsty. This stuff is worth $70 plus $160, which is $230 to Mariah, and then this is worth $60. So that's the stuff. Now, what about a fair share? To figure out the fair share, we're going to do the total of each of these people's, all of their bids. So if you add up all of these, you get $240. Add up all of these, we get $300. And then add up all of these, and we get 182. Is it 240 as well? Yeah, it does look that way, 240. And then the fair share is going to be 240 divided by 3, which is 80. This is 100, and this is 80. So then, let's see, so we've done the stuff, we've done the fair share. You can go back to that previous problem to see how it should be laid out, where I've got everything sort of laid out nicely for you. Here it's just like, do it. But we can do this. Okay, so next we're going to figure out how much, let's see, the excess. So over here, let's do it this there. I'll be very careful. Stuff minus the fair share for each of the roommates. So the stuff minus the fair share. So Josephine, her stuff was $60. The fair share she thought would be $80, which means that she got $20 less than a fair share. Then we have Mariah. She got $230 worth of stuff. She thought a fair share should be $100, and so she got $130 too much. And Kirsty, she got $90 worth of stuff, and she thought a fair share would be $80, and so she got $10 too much. And so then we have the extra cash, which is going to be, let's go with Mariah first, 130 plus 10 minus 20, which is $120. So essentially Mariah makes a deposit of $130, then Kirsty makes a deposit of $10, and then Josephine comes and makes a withdrawal of $20. So this leaves us with $120 left over. We're going to divide that 3 ways. $40 extra for each person. So let's do the final division is going to be the bookshelf. Let's see, plus she originally gets $20 and then plus a bonus of $40. You could add those together, but you don't have to. Mariah gets the kitchen table plus the futon, but then has to pay $130, but then gets a bonus, a refund, if you will, of $40. So she's really only out $90. Kirsty ends up with the beanbag chair, then ends up having to pay $10, but gets a refund of $40. So really she comes out ahead with the money. So there is the final division. But like I said, this will be formatted. You'll only have one of these on the test, and it'll be formatted like the previous one. All right, the last one. We're so excited. Kruskal's algorithm. So to do this, you just basically add up. I'll jot this down. Add edges, avoid circuits. That's the only rule. You want to avoid circuits, and when you're done, everything will be connected to everything else. So starting with the cheapest, we do this one first because it's the cheapest. Then we're going to do this 3 here. It's the second cheapest. Then we'll do this is the next cheapest. And then this 6 is the next cheapest. Wow, this is going to be done before we even start. And then this, we never even had the issue of a circuit. Now everything is connected with everything else, and we're done.